welcome to this week's episode of Her Chronicles.
Yes, it's Her
Chronicles. Oh, man. So we are here and unfortunately short a lady, but she's here in spirit. I cannot say where she is, but let's just say
she's having an amazing time.
She's having an amazing time without us. Yes. And you know what? She deserves it because she's a bad bitch. Yes. And bad bitches need breaks.
And she gets it because she's a Jew. So.
Jews get great vacations.
Jews know
how to...
what vacations are about.
Yeah, they're like, oh my God, it's so cold. I need to go to... I need to go somewhere where it's not this cold, you know? And we're like, bitch, we're in California. Like, how much more warmer can you be in the United States?
But yeah, she's eating sushi. Is that kosher?
Is it kosher? Is sushi kosher? That is...
I think it's kosher when it's convenient.
Yeah. It's very convenience. Convenience?
Oh my God. Are fishermen kosher? Do you have a kosher fisherman?
I'm pretty sure they pray before they start fishing. They're like, okay, Baruch atah Adonai, and then they like, what? And for those
gefilte fish.
Gefilte fish. Wait, is gefilte fish an actual fish? Like it's like its own fish, but it just looks like a Jew. It's like has its own little top hat. Not a top hat. Wait, yarmulke.
We're going somewhere.
I don't even know. But to my Jewish listeners, I'm sorry. I just don't. Obviously, I'm not Jewish. I want to be.
Yeah, we want to be Jews.
We want to be Jews.
Suddenly we're in your enthusiasm or Seinfeld.
Oh my God, this is gonna be great.
Okay, so how was your weekend?
My weekend was quite eventful. You know, I just spent cleaning the house and writing some jokes. You know.
Yeah, you've got a show tonight.
I have a show tonight, yeah. And for those of you who are, this is our live Instagram feed. Our first live Instagram feed, so which is great.
Is there one person watching?
There's only one. Who is this person? Hold on.
Who are you?
P.S. Peter. Hi, P.S. Peter. Yes, and you'll probably hear this in a couple weeks, so that's cool.
But you start with one.
You start with one. You get a like, and then you're like, hey, P.S. Peter, I would like you to watch or to listen to more podcasts. Please
listen to us.
This is the beginning. You could be like, oh, I started this from the ground up, and then you're just like, I started listening to these bitches from the ground up. You could totally do that. You can totally do that, and you can help us out.
Like, I was from the beginning. I saw them when they used to dye their hair.
I saw them when they were little dreidels, and now they're big dreidels. Oh God. All right. Okay. So we need to get on to the topic because it's pretty important. And you know what? Mira, take the floor. What do you want to talk about first? Like, ni una menos o lo de feminismo?
Everything's part of everything.
Obviously.
I just wanted to, well, you had told me that you found very interesting, ni una menos, that this started in Argentina as like a hashtag. It's called hashtag ni una menos.
Okay. So can you explain to our listeners?
Like not losing any more women.
Exactly.
Because every 31 hours there is a woman who dies because of violence.
31 hours or 31 seconds?
No, 31 hours.
Every 31 hours. Okay.
Imagine like every 31 hours we wouldn't have any women.
It's like 365 women in a year. Maybe a little less. Every 31 hours?
Okay, so it's, every 31 hours, and they die because of these causes. Maybe there are more women who, exactly. Violence within their home or because they got raped. And this has been happening every time. It's been like, the women are starting to go out and tell people about their problems, that exposing these problems, helping other women to expose what they have been through too. And everything began because it was this 14-year-old girl who was pregnant. Her boyfriend was 16 and she was found dead in his home. And he killed her because he wanted her to abort and she didn't want to. So he made her they found like chemicals within her body, and that's why she died. So that was the first time the women went out. The second time, this was in 2015. The second time was in 2016. And also there was this girl who was raped by many men. It was gruesome. It was horrible. The term was impaled, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And so women went out to the streets one more time because there isn't a law defending women against like these crimes.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah.
In Latino America, here there is. But in Latino America, there's like basically you're defenseless. And people need to understand that when you're a woman in Latino America, like here feminism, I want to say, is decently strong. You know, people notice that there is a problem, that there is a wage gap and everything like that. Machismo is still big. It's still a huge problem. And you have men that are like, well, women don't deserve equal. It's like, no, they do. And all we're asking, let's not get raped. Let's not get murdered. Let's not ask for acts of violence.
Yeah.
And
don't beat me up.
Don't beat me up. I don't want to get slapped today.
Like, you know how long that takes to like get covered up?
Yeah.
Did you know that? Actually, like seriously speaking, there was this channel, I don't know which country, that they would show women, like, for example, if it was like QVC, and they would be like, oh my God, we got this new concealer, and this new concealer is amazing for when you get slapped in the face. Like, they were teaching women, I am not kidding you.
Wait, where was this?
I'm gonna Google that video like right now, but they were teaching women how to like cover their face up if they run into their
I'm pretty sure this has to be in the Jersey Shore.
You know,
after the Snooki incident, after she got her ass beat, they were like, hey, let's find some cover up for that. The little shtick right there.
Here's the part that's going to blow your mind. Who is Snooki?
Oh, God.
I don't know. If I don't know, I think it's
okay.
Thing,
it's
right?
better that you don't. But basically, about when I was in high school, which was about 26 now, about 8 years ago, there was a very famous reality show, and it had to do with basically 5 dark Italian Guidos, and they talk like this.
Oh.
And one of them, on reality television at a bar, got bitch slapped. It was like wakada. It was just hard. And it was like one of the most televised moments of that era because it was on MTV.
Yeah.
And it was called Jersey Shore, and yeah, I know. But the fact that, like, people were going crazy about it. People were fucking livid because that happened to her, you know? And there you go. There's one scenario where it was made public.
Okay.
And that's where their fame, that show, the fame swelled. That's when unfortunately.
The double standard,
The
right?
double standard, yeah. Like, oh shit, that bitch just got her ass beat at the bar. Let's keep watching this shit. Like, unfortunately, that's the double standard that we deal with.
Yeah.
But I think Ni Una Menos is very sort of relatable with what's going on now, except with the Million Women March that's about to take place in January. You know, come the inauguration.
Yeah, but these march, like, these things were particularly because of the violence. You know, like, women are fed up. I mean, we have to deal with, like, wage gap. We have to deal with inequality. We have to deal with so many things.
Unfortunately.
Really, like, even killing us, and the way the violence towards the woman. I find that since women right now are starting to be more conscious, like, and starting to talk about feminism, because feminism is something that has been going on since the beginning of, like, the century. I mean, women... How did women get to vote? Because women stood up.
How did women start to work?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is something that's been going on forever. Even in the 70s, it was like this boom, you know, of women going out, like burning their bras. I mean, this happened.
Shit, always. I burn my bras now.
Well,
you know.
Well, I don't know. I use a stock. So yeah, I mean, it's different. I mean, this was having to do with that, being fed up of being treated this way, you know? And also you had that double standard of, like, celebrities being like, hashtag Ni Una Menos, dressed in black, because everybody was dressed in black, and they would be, you know, taking a selfie, hashtag Ni Una Menos, and then the next day they would be, like, promoting their show or their like magazine interview, and they would be wearing like nothing and being like, I have sex at nighttime because I'm afraid. It's like, no. No. Like, we're throwing everything away. When you're doing that, you're objectifying the woman. Again,
Exactly.
And you're not helping. Women do not have to do that.
But here's like the defense problem is where is the fine line between self-promotion and objectification? That's the question. Because even me as an artist or you as an artist, like you're an actress, I'm a comedian and a nurse. And sometimes, like in the past, I did a photo shoot for a friend to promote her vintage photography. Her name is Nancy Dolphus Photography. And, I did a photo shoot with her where I was like kind of a sexy nurse. And this is right after I graduated nursing school. And it got lots of attention, but then I realized like that's not what I'm doing. I didn't study, 2 years to be doing this shit. It got to that point, like, why did I do that? And it's something where, I felt, it was like feeling beautiful in the moment because, like, I had just accomplished something, like, so big in my life. But then, why did I have to celebrate it in a sexy way? Why didn't I just take myself out for a drink? I don't know. It's weird. Like, who am I? This, entitled bitch that's like, I deserve all.
I'm gonna have a portrait of myself with the cat.
With my old... I don't use the scrub dress, but I'm gonna do it. Like I was 22 and not knowing any better either.
I mean, well, as long as you like understand what your boundaries and actually what empowers you, that's what I'm saying. Because like, it's one thing if you do a tasteful nude, if it has,
which by the way is like driving social media right now. Have you been seeing like send nudes or like, have you seen that? Oh my God.
What?
So right now in the social media world, there's like people who in really weird ways will send like a weird way instead of texting send nudes, they'll write it in pasta or they'll write it on rice, send nudes. And they send that photo so that a girl can send nudes. Unfortunately,
they write it on pasta
or something. It's like, it's a very, I'll show you
food
on food. Look, Google send nudes and you will see the millions of ways that people are trying to write to girls like send nudes.
No, I'm not going to Google that. I'm not going to, no.
And unfortunately,
I hate them.
Yeah. My husband unfortunately tried to do this with me.
And you were like, then, here's a sausage. Here's my nude.
No, I just sent him a pastel of nude colors. And I'm like, here's your nudes.
Oh, very good.
I know.
That's so smart.
Oh, we have a shout out to my friend Glenn Coco. He just wrote, I sent it! And it's an inside joke. Hey, Glenn. But yeah, so going back, what do you think is the point, Mela, getting back to this? The point of objectification of yourself or to anybody else and still supporting feminist rights? Like, where can we as women practice both without having to go to that extreme?
I think it's when you don't use when you don't expose yourself to obtain something. Maybe just owning it. And because, I mean, I don't mind a woman being naked. I don't, like, why would I have a problem with that? The thing is,
it's true.
What's the objective? Where do you want to go with this? That's my...
So as long as it's not in a form of not form of advertisement, but let's say...
I'm going to get all the guys like super horny with like my ass out, and then I'm going to be like, I didn't know that men thought this way. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's not talk bullshit.
Let's not be.
And you can find that also with like celebrities right now. They're like, easy breezy, beautiful, cover girl, this and that. And then it's like, yeah, but like these brands don't help women. Actually, they're telling you to do your makeup, because like all brands are actually grabbing now feminism and they're exploiting that because there we go, double standards once again. So it's like,
it's the advertisement is incredible. Like I remember I saw an advertisement on Sunset Boulevard for Joe's jeans, but there's a photo of an ass. Where are the jeans? Where are the jeans? Where are the jeans?
So do I buy an ass or Does it come in 26? I mean,
I don't even know.
where did you get that? Yeah, seriously.
No, but it's, I don't mind nudity. And what's funny is that in Latino America, there's no censorship. Like,
No.
there's no like,
No.
when people come here from other countries and like shit's censored, like, what the fuck? Like, why can't I see a nipple? Like,
Yeah. Over there is like, culos!
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
This is my tea. Or
That's
maybe
fine.
it's Michelle P.
But I also think we shouldn't be weird if we're gonna go as far as saying, okay, feminism all the way. At some point, you know, isn't not free the nipple, but like nudity should be okay then, because
yeah.
it's not.
Totally.
It shouldn't be an issue. Like, why do you have a problem seeing a naked chick? Like,
Feminism is equality of rights.
exactly.
That is the definition.
Yeah.
Okay? Equality of rights. It doesn't talk about, oh my god, if you show your ass, then you're a slut.
Mm-hmm.
Which I am totally against slut shaming, by the way. But I do not like when I don't like people saying one thing and doing another thing. That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
And
I think that's totally understandable, though.
yeah. So it must be. And it should be. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
But slash yeah. But
No, I feel this way. If you have the balls to call a woman a slut and you're a dude that fucks 5 different chicks, go fuck yourself, dude.
Oh, yes.
Go and fuck yourself.
totally.
I remember my husband and I got in an argument about like the number of people I've slept with, and it's like, really, bro? Like, we're not like, I'm not gonna give out my number, and even to my husband to this day does not know my number. Sorry, love, can't help you.
Even if you like do give him a number, what's the problem?
Exactly.
Are you married to all of them?
Exactly.
Are you still having sex with all of them?
I mean, it would be
No.
cool.
So,
I mean,
oh, good for you.
I'm just saying.
You just slipped it right in there.
I mean, it would be cool if I could do that, but I can't because I love him and I can't
Yeah.
do that shit.
oh my god, you're such a millennial.
Bruce Willis's daughter is a big advocate of the free the boob
Yes, she is.
movement.
She is.
What's her name?
I don't remember, but she is.
Her
But it's not the youngest one. It's the oldest one, the blonde one. That she was like,
Rumor.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shop at my.
is that
kids
Rumor?
today."
Is that Rumor?
I don't know.
Rumor
I don't
Willis.
even know that
Yeah, I think her
one.
name is Rumor. She's like on all this.
Wait, Rumor, like Adele's song "Rumor" has
Yeah,
it.
her name is Rumor. Kind of like tumor, but rumor. Like, why would you name your daughter that? I don't understand.
I don't know. Was
Like,
she a
you
rumor?
think-
Like, is Demi pregnant or not? Is Demi? I'm
No,
gonna put a
it's
rumor. just in
Debbie.
case.
Exactly. Debbie and Bruce Willis. Like, you guys are already celebrities at the time. Like, what pieces of shit are you to be like, I think we should just name our daughter Rumor.
Because-
Fuck you. Váyanse a la reconche tu madre, dude. Like, what do you think you are? I wouldn't, if I ever get famous, somebody make me famous. If I ever get famous,
Man.
somebody make me famous.
Man.
If I ever get famous, I wouldn't even do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna name my kid
But like,
Secrets.
what do you think that name picking depends on how famous you are?
Yeah. Look,
Really?
okay, I'm sorry. The higher the celebrity caliber you are, the weirder your children's name is.
Okay.
For example, Coldplay's daughter is, I think, like
Apple.
Like, whoa, bro.
Yeah. It's like, is she a computer?
Is your doctor, you know, you're not going to see a doctor in a day? Like, what's going on? An apple a day takes the doctor
So,
away?
Yeah. Like, is
What?
she a green one? Is she a red one? What is
Yeah.
she?
Would it, like, is she a yellow one? Because yellow ones are weird.
I forgot about that. Sorry, I was born in Latin America. We don't
Oh,
have
you-
yellow.
You don't have yellow apples?
We don't have yellow.
It's okay. You guys don't have yellow because there's no Asians. Just kidding. Burn! No burn. I'm just kidding. I love Asians. Okay. What are people writing?
My friends.
Oliver, if you ever get famous, you're naming your kid after me, shithead. Wow, that's my friend Yasmin. This is a little aggressive.
Shithead?
Yeah. I mean, I am.
That's love.
That is real love. I honestly believe if you're my friend and you don't make fun of me, we're not really friends.
Well, of course not.
Yeah, like you have to, like, I make fun of myself. If you're not making fun of me on that, pfft,
Goodbye.
bitch, bye.
Yeah.
Bitch, peace.
I'm not wasting my money on you.
I ain't wasting no money.
Oh my god.
Ay, Dios mío.
We can't follow a topic.
But yeah.
We can.
If you're a Latina and you don't know about the movement Ni Una Menos,
shame on you.
No, not shame on you.
I'm kidding.
They don't have the avenues or whatever.
Or am
Whatever
I?
your reasoning is, do yourself a favor, read about it, and be about it if you
Aware.
can.
Everybody, because this has also happened. Peru also had a march.
Peru is actually going through a lot right now because their fucking asshole president, just like Trump, is trying to seriously punish women after abortion. Which, by the way,
Yay!
Like-
It's not like they have to deal with other shit, right?
like, not only do they eat guinea pigs, but they have to deal with their president. Fucking
who eats a guinea pig? Do they eat-
Peruvians
Really?
eat guinea. It's called cuy.
Boluda, I didn't
It's
know
called
that.
because the reason it's called cuy is because when you kill it, it goes wait.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
But I don't eat meat, so I don't feel guilty about it.
It's okay. I wouldn't eat a rodent because I'm not.
It depends. Like sometimes if it's like really well decorated and they're like, here's a cat, and you don't see a cat, maybe you eat it.
So you would eat a cat that had a dress?
No, I would never. What? Yes,
Just kidding.
of course. I would like kill him with kisses.
Oh. Speaking of kisses, we miss you, Geppetto Ferguson.
Oh, I miss my Sherlockie. So anyway, where were we again?
I forgot. Oh yeah, Ni Una Menos.
Yeah. So yeah, check that out. It's important, and I think talk to me a bit more. Talk to me a bit more about this march that you guys are having here.
Million Women March. Well,
Yeah.
it's happening all over. If you're obviously
Holly told me about it.
Holy. Okay. Well, the Million Women March, basically, we as a country right now are suffering a great deal because we're about to be with our president-elect.
Who
Are about
grabs
to
them
be
by the pussy?
who grabs them by the pussy willingly.
Yeah.
This is my problem. Women are basically biting back, and they're doing everything again to do the Million Women March, which is stand up against that, to stand up against misogyny, to stand up against, basic disrespect, chauvinism. It
Yeah.
doesn't need to exist anymore. We have proven time and time and again our worth as equal.
Oh,
and I
yes.
think that's what it represents. Like, we wanted a woman as our president. We wanted serious change, and we were so close. And unfortunately, due to the Electoral College, we lost. But despite the loss, I think we're going to show this march is going to prove otherwise.
Yeah,
I think.
of course. I mean, standing up is always. I mean, everybody has a voice, and we're all. I mean, the bigger the number of people, the bigger the message is going to be. It's just
Exactly.
not giving up. Maybe it doesn't happen now. Maybe it doesn't happen in 4 years. But here's what you want. You want to leave this legacy, and you want to leave this message to the future. So if
Exactly.
you don't start now, it's not like you're not doing anything. Some people are like, oh, what am I going to go there for? Like, he's already elect. Nothing's going to happen. No, it's not about
it has
that.
nothing to
It's
do
not
with
about that. It's about the future. It's about leaving your voice. It's about being here. It's about telling your kids in the future, you know what? You, my daughter, I was here fighting for you. Or
Exactly.
whatever.
No, and I think even grandparents, of African Americans that fought against slavery or equal rights, they can tell their
yes.
grandchildren, oh, that's what I did back in the day. Bernie
Exactly.
Sanders was for the civil rights movement, and
Yeah.
look how it makes him look as a president. And it has nothing to do.
Oh my God. Who's calling right now?
Bill collectors. Bill collectors are calling me
Is
because.
it the IRS?
Huh?
Is it the IRS?
They're all after me, basically.
Well, I know that. It's a good thing they don't know where we are right now.
Oh,
Okay?
I just realized that someone sent me a wiener emoji, and
Oh
that
my
is Glenn
God.
Coco. So I was like, hey, dude, that's kind of weird.
I don't want to see that.
Well,
Keep your wiener
keep your wiener out of
between- yes.
our live Instagram feed.
Keep your wiener
Glenn
between
Coco.
2 pieces of bread, okay?
Yeah. Put that in a bun
Yeah.
and just eat it.
Yes.
With your fillers.
Because I don't need a wiener.
Fill your buns with that.
I've already got one.
What?
And like your buns.
Your buns. We want your buns. That's gonna be, if we had a campaign for Her Chronicles, we want your buns. That's just it. But no, if you're a woman and you're anti-Trump and you're pro-feminism, I think it is imperative that you march in the Million Women March.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole either. Don't fucking loot the streets.
When is this? I want to go.
This is Inauguration Day.
Oh, now.
Inauguration Day, when he becomes president. The day that it's official.
Isn't it the 20th?
The 20th.
Of January?
Yeah, so that's 2 weeks and 2 days.
I'm working.
How dare you?
I know. How dare I work?
How dare you work so hard?
I'm just like, making use of this few moments that I'll still be able to work as a woman. So, yeah, I'm sorry.
Before he deports us, I think.
Yeah, totally.
So, I know this is going to be like my last call.
Will I get my money back? Like all the money I've invested in my visa? Like, hello. So I paid for my visa. Do I get that back?
I don't know. You better pray.
Yes.
We're going to pray. We're going to pray. And if not, you know what? I'll divorce my husband and I'll marry you.
Oh, thank you so much for
You're
saying
welcome.
that live in the radio.
I mean,
podcast.
That's fine.
Not at all.
Not at all what?
No, I'm just saying, like, if anybody listens to this, it's going to be like, are you sure you love this woman? Because we have this taping over here.
Well, this is a live feed, so it's going to delete in like 10 minutes. So it doesn't even matter. It's just for them.
I'm okay.
It's for my listeners to see what's going on here.
Oh, okay. Oh,
so, yeah.
Where's my head?
We need to have Jane's presence here.
Yes.
No, and that's why we go into the Jew voice.
Seriously.
Oh, God.
If she were here, she would hate us.
For real.
But, yeah.
You know what? Speaking of feminism and everything like that, I think we kind of need to touch base upon the Free the Nipple movement. Are you aware of this? Are you aware of this movement?
Is it don't wear bras?
It's don't wear bras because supposedly they're bad for you.
Yeah.
They make your boobs sag even more.
No, but the most important thing I heard about that was how do you say ganglios? Yes.
Gangleries? The gangs of our tits?
No, you have like, what do you call it when you have like swollen?
Oh, lymph nodes.
Okay, so you've got lymph nodes here, and what the bra does, it stops your lymph nodes from like detoxifying your body as much as it can. So they're linking that to breast cancer.
What? Bras to breast cancer?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I thought Free the Nipple was for everybody, not just for moms. Because technically, Free the Nipple movement is, yes, not wearing a bra, but also being able to feed your child in public without discrimination against others.
Yeah.
But basically, so I thought it was all across the board. So I tried to go Free the Nipple for a week, not really work professional. So, I had to make some adjustments. But, basically, it was very weird. When you wear bras your whole life and you stop for a week, you're like,
wait, what am I missing?
Why is this gravitational pull really fucking with me right now? Like, my tits were like, boom, like down the floor and like, not down the floor, but when you run, it's an uncomfortable feeling.
It hurts when like I go down the stairs. It's like,
yeah.
And like my boobs are even not that big.
Yeah, yeah, imagine.
But they do hurt.
They weigh you down.
Yeah.
Like,
cut them off.
No.
Cut them off right now.
Let's keep them around.
Until they fall.
No double standards here by holding my bosoms.
No way.
No.
But I am totally, I believe Free the Nipple is amazing. I find it ridiculous how somebody would be like, lady, you feeding your child is disgusting. Take him to a private room.
No.
Shut
there's
up, you
one
idiot.
There's one video, unfortunately, of an older woman, which was surprising to me because you would think older women would know better, telling this young woman at a children's park, okay, she's feeding her child, and it looks like it's a hot summer day, like, you should be ashamed of yourself. How dare you? Fuck you. That's what I have to say to that. It's like, my sister has a baby, and I've seen her be in heat in the middle of August at a mall, just letting her, because their face sweats when they have blankets over them, and they're uncomfortable, and it makes it hard to latch. It's complicated.
How, the moment you tell somebody that they should be ashamed of their human nature, it's dehumanizing somebody.
Exactly.
It's human nature.
And if you find that sexual, you're a fucking pig. Like, I remember, it's true, because I remember, like, my sister was breastfeeding her child in public, you know, her 6-month-old, and here comes these two, like, Japanese men, like, oh, like, it was weird. And I, like, looked at them and I'm like, are you going to be Asian enough to take a picture? Like, what's going on here? You don't have to do this. And it was just very uncomfortable. Like, but it should not be, that stigma should not exist whatsoever. It should be taken off. Like,
as the Asians take pictures one too?
Like, bitch, let me feed my baby. Like, why you gotta hate? Like,
it's like, excuse me, I'm intrigued. How did your mother feed you? Oh yeah, that's right, with formula.
Yeah.
Well, this is not happening anymore.
Yeah.
So, give me a break.
Dude. And it's like, I have this one comedian that I follow religiously, and she talks about how she thought breastfeeding was going to be like this natural, beautiful thing. Yeah. And it just reminded her of how much we're still mammals and like they just gnaw on your boob like it's a crime, you know? And
it's horrible things happen to tits. It's like
they do. They go through war. Battle scars, nipple scars.
Yes. It's like
men don't understand. Men do not, unfortunately, men.
Well, we have to make them understand. I feel that sometimes there's not enough communication with guys. Maybe that's also why we are so hard.
But I think, I don't know, me as a woman, I feel like I communicate too much. And I don't know, like.
No, but that's because they made you think that because you talked, you're like, I don't want to handle this. You know, that's what happens too. I mean, it's like, hey, how are you? Fine. We're not saying anything else, right? It's like, oh, okay. I wish my life were that fine.
I wish you could love me a little bit more. Why can't you just listen to me?
By the way, where did you get that? I'm sorry.
I'm trying to explain shit? Oh, God. Speaking of arguments, I don't remember the last time I got in an argument with my husband. And it's always just like, give me this side of the bed. That's basically the only argument I get in now.
I'm kind of stubborn. So is he. So maybe there are a few moments, but the rest of the time I just laugh.
You laugh?
Off, yes.
See, that's like happiness right there. That's what people should strive for.
Nothing is perfect. That's the thing. You're always going to fight, then you're always going to make it right.
Make out. Yeah. You got this.
So you're going to fight, you're going to make out, fight, make out, blah, blah, blah. It's like, blah, blah. It's like
that's how it happens. Blah, blah,
blah, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I fucking hate you. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah.
Oh, God.
But, yeah, I find that terrifying, the thing. And it also is like kind of I get so angry with these things. I wanted to go back to something I read that because celebrities are starting to talk about these things, they're starting to talk about feminism, about what they understand as feminism. And feminism is like so easy to understand. It's just a freaking
It's
line.
all it is
equality.
It's the same thing as gay rights. We just want to be equal, dude.
Done.
We just want to be equal.
There is nothing else in the definition. It's like equality.
Yeah. If you're a dude and you say feminism is a bad thing, you need to read the book or you need to go get a dictionary.
Yeah.
And find out what feminism means.
Yeah, because feminism isn't about hating men.
No, it's not.
It's not.
I love the D. Oh, we love the D.
We love men.
We love men.
What would we do without men?
Yeah. They're like dessert.
Yes.
You know? They're like yummy. Like we appreciate you and I know guys appreciate us back, but like come on, dude.
Even if it were a lesbian, it would be like dudes rock. I mean,
yeah.
What about your bros? Like, come on.
Exactly.
I even got bros and done.
I would want to have a dick for like one day, for sure.
You would like to try that?
Yeah. I just want to see what it's like to pee with my
Oh, that would be marvelous.
I just want to like write something like "fuck you" or "this is my pussy."
No, you know what I would love to do? Not have to wait for like a fucking half an hour to get inside a bathroom. That would be the most amazing thing on like a Friday night at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Be like, in and out, motherfucker.
See, that's the one thing I would be machista for. I'd be like, yeah, I could whip my dick out anywhere I want. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the one thing that they have.
You know that there was like one triangle that they started inventing for women, so you could like pop that inside your pant.
Oh my God.
Yes. And you know what? I don't bring like the research here because it's not the topic we're going to talk about. And then we
because
then we talk about that.
These things happen. Let me see. I don't know if I should go live anymore. Look at all these people that are joining in.
Oh, hello. But yeah, there is a triangle. It's like, I think it's made of paper or something, but like super resistant paper, like cardboard. So like you use it once and then you let it go. Of course, because I think like if you recycle it and you put it in your purse again, it's not gonna be
I wonder
bad.
how much battery I have left. At some point this is gonna die. So,
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. I don't mean it. In a minute.
But thank you, though.
Thank you. We enjoy the feedback, by the way. This comes on our radio. If you have something to
really
say,
cool. Yes.
if you have something to say, write it down or post it, and that way we could bring it up.
Exactly.
So
we're all part of the same community.
we're all part of the same taco.
What I'm just gonna say, and then we can start talking about like Star Wars again, like or Game of Thrones, like last episode.
I know.
Is that let's not be bullshitters. Like if we're gonna be like, oh, women should love themselves. Here's a clean, fresh face selfie.
Yeah.
Oh, I love my life because I drink smoothies. Okay, like be real. Be real. If you are a celebrity who's like a fucking millionaire, or if you were born with a really good skin, and really good hair, and a really good body, or if you just like get operated on every single thing in your body, just like remember that people, like not everybody is like that. Mm-hmm. Remember that there are women who do not have access to every single, like personal trainer or like the infrared anti-cellulite, I don't know what the fuck time capsule.
For real though.
Or like, it's like, let's be real. I mean,
I think what's most important is just having a self-image for yourself, knowing that you're beautiful, knowing that you have a good self-esteem, acknowledging it, being humble, and basically, be self-conscious and aware that not everybody is the same as you.
Oh, no.
That's it. And if you're a celebrity, it must be hard to represent something like that. And I think the only person that you and I can both agree with that stands by that is Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
Like, but she's beautiful as
oh my God.
Fuck, dude. Like, I would
love her.
Dude. And she's natural. Like, now she like really went all out there and she's even more beautiful. Like, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Did
you see that Levi's commercial that she's talking about real women? She's walking around New York. Dude, that ass. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm never going to have that ass.
See, I have an ass and it's
good for you.
And it's not what it's all cracked up to
here's
be.
a problem. I want the ass that you have and you don't want that.
I love it. It's great. It's just, it also, like, I love it on me. Cool. But it also gets bad attention, unfortunately. It comes with everything in life. There's pros and cons. There are cons to having an ass.
Oh my God, your ass is so big, Michelle.
Oh, no. I'm talking about, this is actual true story. I was at the Haha Cafe and I was speaking to another comic in Spanish, and all of a sudden, this comedian comes up to me and he goes, damn, girl, I knew you something else. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean, mister? And he basically is like, I knew you something else walking in here like a short stack of pancakes. Dude, did you, like, seriously just objectify me to breakfast food? Like, to breakfast food. Like, I love breakfast.
Yes.
But you just objectified my ass to cakes. Like, I'm not something that you can eat, bro.
Holy shit.
Like, that's why I'm saying it's a beautiful thing. I love my ass. But why you gotta say things like that? Like, come on, man. Let's just live in peace and
Did
love.
you put him in his place?
I just said, did you just objectify me? And he's like, no, baby girl, everybody love pancakes. And yes, I agree. But at the same time, it's like, that's not things that you
that's
say
not appropriate. Stop it.
in conversation. I could take it lightly and like throw it right back at you. But I mean, if he thinks like
you're
that.
my best friend, yes.
Yeah.
But like, I don't fucking know you.
Yeah. Like, if I don't know you, why you gotta do that? Like, I now work on my body a lot. I did at some point, but I do work out now. And it's hard.
It is hard.
It's
because
hard to
you also
maintain.
know that, like, you want to be skinny, have the skinny legs, have the fucking thigh gap, and, like, the arms, and it's
chest
exhausting.
and shoulders.
And I'm never going to have that because the way that my body is composed will never allow that to happen.
I truly believe that you are what you eat, and I'm always gonna be a chalupa. Like, All I do is eat tacos and chalupas.
I'm a repressed chalupa. I think I'm a white trash trailer repressed woman. For me, I would eat like I would drink Mountain Dew every single day.
Mountain Dew?
Yes, Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
And I would smoke cigarettes every single day. I would drink the shit out of a whiskey bottle or whatever. And then I would eat donuts every single day. I would eat donuts, drink Coca-Cola, eat chips. I mean, Jesus Christ. But I can't do that because I have to live thanks to my body.
Yep. No, and now you're cleansing. You're doing the cleanse. You're doing the ultimate white girl movement right now.
Yes, totally. And
white privilege is all you with that cleanse.
Yeah, and I realized I'm sadomasochistic. Is it also in when you're like you hurt yourself? Is it the same word in English?
Yeah, you don't have to say self. You just say masochistic and that's it.
Okay, masochistic because I love to see my boyfriend eat like breaded veal and French fries and pasta and like grilled cheese and shit, and I love to suffer drinking my juice. It's like I will be skinny.
See, like at this point in my life, I work so hard and I go through so much in my day.
Well, you're having an intense year.
Yeah. Well, if anybody knows me personally, they know. But all I want is bread shoved in my dirty little mouth.
God.
That's all I want.
And like bread, it can be crispy.
Can I have the cheese fried potatoes with the fried sandwich with the veggies, but the meat inside and the chocolate shake
and the side salad because I'm looking after myself.
Can I just hate myself? Can I have a cheeseburger with a side of diarrhea, loathing, please? It's basically my life.
But I think you're like. So, I mean, I'm trying to really work on that this year. I'm trying not to hate myself, not to pay attention to if anybody's like, you're a bit fatter than you look, you know?
Oh, no. The minute that somebody tells
it's
me.
women.
Yeah. So. The problem is the majority of my shaming that happens anywhere is within my direct family. It's never... Like, obviously that one douchebag we talked about, but it's always direct family.
And
why is that?
Females.
And like, men too. Men are subject to this as well.
Oh.
Unfortunately, in my family, yes. They'll be like, "Ooh, you look a little big. What are you doing?"
Well, it would be funny that to happen. Sometimes I know that like these guys are like huge guys, like overweight, and they're like, she looks so fat, and I'm like.
She looks great.
You fucking
piece of shit.
Are you fucking telling me this? What the? So what are you? Are you like...
No, and in Latin America, this happens all the time.
Yeah.
This is something that we constantly have to fight. Besides the machismo, we have to fight off the fucking stupid-ass comments. And by the way, if you don't know this, Brazil, next to LA and Paris, are the top 5 countries for plastic surgery. Brasil. El freaking capital del culo is the capital of plastic surgery.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So the Kardashians go there. They have action.
I'm pretty sure they have 20 visas to Brazil. They get it. They're just like, oh my God, that's the place where we're going to do it.
I don't know how to speak the language.
I'd rather speak slowly so people can understand the word delay.
But I love drinking margaritas.
Yeah.
Like,
I love being culturally assimilated.
I love eating empanadas in Brazil.
By the way, if you're a feminist and you watch the Kardashians, not really a feminist.
No, you're not.
Not that we're trying to shame them, but they stand everything that's against feminism.
Totally.
Is what we're trying to market.
Yeah, they deform their bodies. They're making you believe that you need something that you don't.
Not necessary.
We need you to be you.
But... no plastic body shaming either. I'm going to openly admit that yes, I've purchased my breasts only because.
Oh, look at that! And we have 2 minutes left of the show. That is so easy to do.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like arguing, like what's objectifying and what's selling. I'm like, what's going on? I don't even know because I have a double standard living inside me.
So, but it was for you, not because somebody.
It wasn't for anybody else. I'm not on TV and I don't care.
And the thing is, you come from a very chauvinistic, what do you call it? Society. I mean, it's Latinos are like asses and tits.
Basically. I got both.
Yeah.
Now, All right, you guys, that'll be it for for our show this week of Her Chronicles. Stay tuned for the following week. We're going to have Jane back from her vacation, and we will have another guest, another strong female by the name of Loren Medina. And if you like our show, and you like to read books or hear books for that matter, please listen to or please subscribe to www.audible.com/TIC so you can support our show and the boys. That'll be it for this week. I'm tuning off. Chicka chicka what? Mela, sign off.
Bye-bye. It was so nice to see you again. And Jane, we missed you today.
We missed you, Jane.